I have
no,
literally...
it does, no.
Yes,
no,
it does.
It doesn't make sense. No.
Oh my God.
When you are a woman or a man, right, and you get into a situationship, relationship with someone else, you are literally taking them off the market. So you should be trying your best to satisfy them in all sexual aspects as you can. Obviously, we will have boundaries of maybe threesomes and orgies or whatever the case may be, but most of his sexual desires you should be trying to accomplish. And you by sitting there, laying there like a fucking pillow princess, that's not gonna cut it, boo-boo.
For some niggas, it does.
Because them niggas are lame. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And if oh my God, I'm about to go in. If you a nigga, and you with a bitch, and she's your main bitch, and you literally are talking to her, and you want to actually take her serious, you're gonna want to have majority of your sexual experiences with that bitch. You are not just gonna. Okay, so if that's
what
true,
I'm saying is that what you may lack in one area, you can make up for it in another.
No.
Yes.
How?
Because some niggas like getting their dick sucked. Some niggas prefer getting their dick sucked. So if a bitch can give head better than she can ride.
But again, the way you explain is like you're not riding at all.
No. I said for where she may not ride as well, she may make up for it in sucking dick. That's what I
understand that. But if you're a woman, you should also understand your sex to the man is your number one thing of why he's with you in the first place. If you didn't have a vagina, he wouldn't even be with you. He wouldn't look at you. I mean, he'd probably still look at you.
Unless he gay.
yeah, whatever. But he wouldn't be with you if you didn't have no fucking vagina. So your sex to him is one of his most main things. And, let me finish. And if you want him to be monogamous, then you should be...
I hate you so much. Monogamous.
I hate that shit.
Like, it's horrible.
If you wanted him to be monogamous, then you should definitely be pleasuring him in all aspects, in all angles, in all whatever. You're going to the gym, making sure you smell good, making sure you look good, making sure you feel good, riding good, sucking dick good, in all aspects, making sure you're at peace, making sure you can cook, making sure you clean. You want
and he should know how to eat pussy. Yeah.
You're changing the topic, but...
No, because that is an equal way.
No. Men and women are... first of all, hold on. I need you to understand one thing very clearly. Men and women are not equal. What men bring to the table is not sex. You bring sex to the table.
But you should be able to bring that.
Okay, I'm not...
As a man, I expect my masculine man to be able to put that shit down. And if you can't, I don't want to fucking be with you.
I get that. I'm not arguing that. So I can't
be in a relationship with nobody who I haven't had sex with.
I'm trying to get you to go to step by step to understand things very clearly.
Step one.
Men and women are different.
Yes, correct.
Step two, you bring sex. He does not bring sex to relationship.
Correct. Step three.
So step three, then I would say after he brings the security, provisioning, make you feel good, make you feel safe, all this other the shit that he should be bringing, leadership, etc., guidance. Then the sex comes after. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. For you, the sex comes first, so that should be something that you are extremely good at pleasing him. He doesn't have to be extremely good at pleasing you. Is my point.
He doesn't have to be extremely good, but he should know what the fuck he's doing.
Now that I agree with. I agree with.
I'm not just gonna sit there and just, oh my God.
Yes.
Oh, it's amazing. At least I have a roof over my head.
A lot of women actually do that. But
I know, and that shit's sad. I could fucking never. Standards.
Yes, because...
Standards. Sex is one of those, because at the end of the day, in my opinion, you cannot have a healthy relationship if you don't have that kind of intimacy with somebody. You have to be able to, like, perfectly fit with that person.
I agree.
Like, you have to understand their ins and outs.
I agree.
Some people, what I'm saying is that I have had sex with men who literally prefer to just fucking, like, a lot of times in sex, men are the ones who are always providing. That's why y'all have an outside and we have an inside. Y'all are over here to provide something into us, right? Mm-hmm. So for a woman to be riding, we're doing the work. Correct. I get that part. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying, yes, I think that all women should know how to ride. I'm saying that she should be able to know how to do both. And some people like getting their dick sucked more than they like a bitch riding them. Because at the end of the day, men like control. Men like to be able to be like, you're my bitch. I'm going to be doing you whatever I want to.
Yes, I understand that. And that's actually half true and half false. So I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
And also, men want to break. I get it. Y'all get fucking tired. I get it. I've done it. It's fucking tiring riding for fucking longer than 5 minutes. That shit gets exhausting. I sweat, and I don't like sweating. So I fucking lay there and just sit pretty.
But that's my point. The way that you explain it, it seems like you rather be on the receiving end, relaxing, and letting the nigga do all majority of the work.
I'm saying,
and I'm trying to say, let me finish. And I'm trying to say that when it comes to sex, You should be pleasing your guy in all aspects. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, and what I'm saying is that some women prefer... Me, personally, I would rather suck dick for 2 hours than have to ride for 10 minutes.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. But okay.
I would personally rather do that.
I get it.
But that's also how I would like to please my man.
I got you, but it's not about you. It's about him. And if he be like he's getting dick sucked for 2 hours versus the 10-minute ride,
yeah,
okay, then cool.
Of course. It's about sexual needs and desires as well. And if we both need to meet those, though, is the thing. Like, I'm not going to say, I don't think that women should be put in the back burner sexually just because men aren't solely there to provide that. I completely agree with that. I think that women, obviously, our biggest aspects are our bodies. Mm-hmm. That's literally the main reason. That's the first and only reason that a nigga comes up and talks to you is because he thinks you're attractive. Mm-hmm. Obviously, he wants to have sex with you. Mm-hmm. The way you're going to maintain that relationship is by having sex with him, keeping him fulfilled so that he doesn't seek, and especially if you want monogamy as well, so that he doesn't seek that kind of attraction within another woman.
You're getting off a little bit. No, you was on.
How?
But now you're getting off a little bit.
How?
Because I'm a person who loves words. Words matter. That's not how you maintain a relationship. That's how you... That may be a part of it, but I'm gonna be honest. The main part of it is I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If all the dudes watching me, put an L in the chat if I'm fucking wrong. But
I did not know you were recording still.
Well, duh. If all the dudes watching, put an L in the chat. I would prefer a girl that's okay with sex, but she brings me peace. She can cook. She can clean. She can do all these other different aspects that bring value to my life versus a girl that's good at sex, but trash. She don't know how to cook. She don't know how to clean.
Because that's a wife. That's not just a...
But that's what... No. But your words were, that's how you maintain a relationship. That's not how you maintain a relationship. Sex is not going to keep a man. No, I said that's how you keep him. That's not how you keep a man.
It's a certain aspect of how you keep him. I'm not saying that's the only way that you keep a man.
Okay.
Obviously. Okay. If your coochie is the only way you're keeping a man in your life, reevaluate what the fuck is going...
That shit must be fire. With your words, maybe it's because words matter to me. Maybe because words matter. Yeah.
They do, and I'm also one of those people... You should know that with the you can't grow, you can't change, you can grow.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're not going on that topic because that's a whole rabbit hole.
Anyway, yeah.
But I do think that for a woman, you should be able to provide sex. If you can't provide that, your man is going to look for that somewhere else, therefore leading you to have problems with him, leading you to disturb the peace because you can't pull your weight.
I got you. Then I would agree.
That's what I'm saying. I was saying that some people have preferences. That was my whole thing of it. Is some people have preferences of some people don't. Genuinely, some guys can't nut off a head.
Me.
Genuinely, some guys can't nut off a head. So, therefore, you have to be bringing it in other aspects. Like, we have...
AKA writing.
We have 3 holes for a reason. Y'all, come on now. If you can't make at least 1 or 2 of these fucking work, at least one. You don't even have to do anything for it, first of all.
True.
You just sit there. Yeah. You're just there. Like, you don't have to do anything for it. And 2, a lot of times, ladies, when you're fucking writing... He'll hold you, and he does all the fucking work. If you just put in a little bit of work for like 30 seconds, he'll just start jackhammering for 2 fucking minutes.
She's talking to 12% of people that's watching right now. For the 80 fucking percent of niggas that's watching right now.
And niggas know y'all know good and damn well when a bitch is writing and y'all get fucking, and she's not holding her weight anymore, y'all just start jackhammering at her.
But
Tell me I'm wrong.
But no. But that's in lies. That in lies my point of putting in the effort to understand how to have real good sex. Because yes, sex is a very important aspect in a relationship. But I also want to be very clear, that's not how you keep a man.
Very true. Very true. I agree.
I just wanted that to be very clear.
I completely agree with that.
Okay.
Not if you want to keep him in the way that you think you're about to keep him.
Yeah.
Because a woman will just give him good sex and be like, damn, he said I give him the best head ever. Like, I'm definitely going to be his wife.
You're just going to be hit
up
at 11 o'clock.
You're just going to be the best head ever.
Yeah,
that's all you're ever going to be. Like, you need to be the best head ever, and you need to be good at cooking. And you just have to take care of him when he got home from work. And you helped him with his day, getting him ready for work the next day. You helped him with his day-to-day life to the point where you made his life easier.
Yes.
That is literally the purpose of women and men. Men help us financially to the point where if we want to, you should at least, ladies, to the small percent of y'all watching. If you do find a man, you should find a man who can help you be financially stable if that's what you want.
Damn, I might start a whole another video because heartily understand what you're saying, but at the same time, if you're a dude, this one's hard for me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. So I'm gonna say what I say.
I was
You
about to say,
tell
'cause
me
I've
your
heard you
rebuttal.
contradict yourself a few times.
No,
with this
no,
Yeah.
man. That's what I'm saying. It's not contradiction. It's different aspects,
yes,
right?
okay,
All right. So if you're a dude, right, and you help your woman get more money or get etc. financially stable, right, she's actually more likely to leave you. These are statistics now. So if a woman makes more money, she's more likely to leave to do it. If a woman gets in the gym, she's more likely to leave to do it. If the woman gets better in whatever status and
she
looks,
levels up and he stays the same.
Exactly.
Very true.
She
deserves that though.
She deserves what?
If you guys are not on the same playing field, if a woman is leveling up more than a man,
but if I'm the one helping you, what the fuck you talking about? That in lies my dilemma.
But that's the thing too, is she should also be helping him to level up. 1, 2, he should be helping himself level up by asking other men, blah, blah, blah. How do I do this? How do I blah, blah, blah?
I get that. But for instance, let's say me and you dating, and then I'd be like, you say, oh, you know what? I actually want to do this is a hypothetical. So, all right. I actually want to do OnlyFans. And I'm like, all right, say less. I can actually I know marketing. I got a fucking platform. We can really make that shit work, right? And then you started doing OnlyFans, and you start making, I don't know, $10K a month. Now you beat my ass when it comes to finances. Then you can easily be like, you know what?
I don't need this.
Deuces. Yes. I don't even need you no more for nothing. I just need the niggas that I'm attracted to, because now I don't look for stability in niggas. I just look for what I actually want and desire from niggas.
But I think that's also a form of respect. Because that's
women don't have respect. I'm gonna keep it a buck on this platform. I always keep it a buck. Women do not have honor. Women don't really have respect. Women don't have this sense of duty, this sense of I owe you, this sense of honor when it comes to that. Men do. Women don't. What are your thoughts? Because, I can get into that one. Bye.
Okay, I think that women have respect.
Loyalty. They don't have no loyalty. Go ahead. They might have respect, but they don't have no loyalty. That's what I was meant to say.
You have to respect somebody to be loyal to them.
Not necessarily, but continue.
You're loyal to people you don't respect.
Some, because you have to be on certain aspects.
No, you don't.
What do you mean?
No, you don't.
That's the world that we live in. Yes, it is.
No, I'm not gonna be. I respect everyone. In my opinion, that's just how I was raised. That's just how I view the world. I think that everybody has a certain amount of respect that they are just given off bat. Obviously, you can raise that level of respect by showing me that you respect me, and then I will respect you more.
Oh my God.
There's different ways of showing that you respect somebody too. Though is the thing. I got
you. I'm letting you finish. I'm not saying nothing. Go ahead.
That's all.
Okay. When it comes to that's bullshit. What she just said. Women number one respect. He was saying I'm being sassy.
No, the niggas are trifling today.
True. No, bitches are trifling too. They don't have no loyalty. They don't have no sense of real, true loyalty and honor.
You just said that we are loyal, but we're not respectful. You said that we have loyalty, but we don't have respect. That's what you just said.
I said the opposite, actually. We got a background right there. She's looking for validation from someone else. No, boo boo. No one's gonna save you on this podcast.
No, okay, you literally just said.
Okay. If I said that, my bad. Everyone in the chat, correct me. But women don't have loyalty.
Niggas gonna take your side.
Well, yeah,
actually,
true.
I got titties. They might take my side.
Women don't have loyalty. They don't have honor. That's my main point. And my main point, going back to the original topic before we rudely got different tangents, was that if you level up a woman, right, she's going to be more likely to leave you. So why not level up yourself with the woman? For instance, if I got a business, I got a podcast, right? Instead of telling the bitch, hey, I can teach you how to do this and I'll teach you this OnlyFans shit. And you're like, oh, I want to do OnlyFans. And I'm like, oh, let me teach you all the OnlyFans. No, how about you don't do OnlyFans and how about you help me with my podcast and you be on my show, etc. That's a different way of doing it because now I'm still going to always be above you when it comes to finances, when it comes to leadership, and when it comes to all these different aspects.
That
see what I'm saying?
I agree with. Okay. I completely agree with that one. I think that a relationship is meant to help each other build. It's not just the woman is helping her man just be 20 levels above. Because at the end of the day, if a man is 10 plus levels above a woman, why the fuck is he with her? He's not going to want to be with her anymore.
What the fuck are you talking? I don't want to keep harping in because we're going to make this shit an hour long, but words matter. What do you mean? Men don't leave women. Women leave men. Majority of the time, if a woman is doing right and being the best girl she can be and not on some whole shit, not throwing thotty pictures on the internet, not in the fucking clubs every other weekend and being a decent woman, men are not leaving like that. It's the women that leave. So what you just said is just actually incorrect.
But if he sees a woman who is providing more than she can,
what the fuck is providing? Give me a
like let's say she isn't helping out around the house. He comes home from work, the house is always fucking dirty. He has to do laundry now. He has to do XYZ whatever. She's not holding her fucking weight because she's still left on that same level.
Oh, okay.
He's gradually leveling himself up. He's starting his new business. He's doing this and the other. He has more shit for himself from where y'all both started.
Okay.
If she's staying stagnant in where y'all started from, and he is just constantly going up, why is he still with her? Who she hasn't shown any growth. She hasn't shown any sense of you deserve to be with me. I think that y'all should both be here to build and grow with each other. Okay,
but the way that you explain it seems like he cares what her life path is when it comes to career path, and we don't give a fuck.
I didn't say anything about fucking careers.
But that's what it made. That's what it seems like you making it sound.
OnlyFans. I said nothing about careers. I literally just said that a woman who is 10 levels less than a man.
But what does that mean? What does 10 levels less entail? Give me an example of what's 10 levels less?
So let's just say two women, for instance. Two different levels, right? So same age. One lives on her own. One has her own car. One is financially stable. She has a career. She has a set salary. She has this, that, and the other. She has expectations. She has standards. All this other shit. Then we have another woman on the same exact age. She still lives with her parents. She has no car. She has to ask everybody for money. She doesn't have a single job. She has no aspirations to ever get a fucking job. All right,
pause. You literally just said what I just said, and then you disagree with what I just said.
How?
Because I said that you making it seem like it's about finances. And everything you just listed was finance. We don't give a fuck about your financial situation. That's what you are not understanding. I would rather take a girl that's broke, that works at McDonald's, and continues to work at McDonald's, but that's feminine as fuck, that's fucking submissive, that knows how to treat a man, has respect, has loyalty, not a thought, etc., versus a woman that has her own car, has her own house, etc., but she's a fucking masculine ass bitch. What do you mean?
No.
How you gonna tell me and the fucking tens of thousands of people that watch this show no?
I'm sorry, but if you're ever going for a bitch that works at McDonald's, please reevaluate your life.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God. Men and women.
At the end of the day, you do not belong with each other.
No. Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because you guys will not have the same kind of respect for. No.
Men and women are not the same. We don't bring the same things to a relationship. I, as a man, bring finances, security, leadership, etc. You bring beauty, femininity, all these other things. It's not the same. So we don't look for how much money you make, or what kind of car you drive, or do you got a house, or you live with your parents. We look for, are you loyal? Are you attractive? Are you feminine? We don't give a fuck about how much money you make.
That's disgusting. That's embarrassing, man.
You shaming language. This is what happens when men share what men think, and that's why this podcast is.
I'm just saying that I have my own standards as a woman as to who, number one, I'm going to be friends with, who I'm going to associate myself with. Two, what I have the standard for myself and what I would expect my man to have a standard of as well. If my man ever went for a bitch who worked at McDonald's, bro.
That's I'm gonna be honest. That's just a naive way of thinking. Because again, men and women are different. So if you a man and you will understand men and women, you don't care if the bitch work at McDonald's. You care maybe. Okay, let me rephrase what I'm saying. Actually,
because
no.
I want to finish it.
No. It doesn't. Though.
Where you work does play a part.
No, it doesn't. The more money, I'm telling you, right? I'm gonna just be honest. The more money I make, the less I give a fuck how much money a bitch makes. Period.
That's valid.
So if a bitch works at McDonald's, let's say I go to McDonald's, even though I've never been in the past 5 years. But let's say I go to fucking, I don't know, McDonald's, and I see a badass fucking Latin bitch who's fucking fine as fuck, whatever. And she's very feminine, and we lock it off, and blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck if she work at McDonald's. I'm not going to look at her any different because she work at McDonald's. Now, what you are doing is called projection. So if you went to McDonald's and you saw a nigga working at McDonald's, you may not like him because of his financial situation.
I'm not.
And you thinking that's how men should view women, but the men and women are not the same.
Very true. I understand that y'all look for beauty, y'all look for femininity, whatever. I can't agree with that personally. There's
no agreeing. The facts is facts.
Okay, I just can't get over the fact that niggas would go for a bitch who works at McDonald's. I'm sorry, I just can't.
All right.
I just think that that's a standard that you have to set for yourself.
No, it's not. The standard we should have to set for ourselves is number one: are you attractive? Do you meet our physical fitness? Are you in the gym, etc. needs? Number two: are you loyal? Are you throwing thotty pictures on the internet? Are you always out? Do you got male friends?
I don't think that means you're not loyal.
Yes, it does. That's how we view loyalty. Yes, I'm telling you straight up. Are you throwing thotty pictures on the internet? Do you have male friends? Are you always out? Those are loyal things. Are you a hoe, etc. Do you have a hoish past? Huh?
How does that mean loyalty?
Because one is if you didn't do those things.
No. Specifically, just the pictures. Specifically, just posting pictures.
Because that shows that you are trying to get validation from other men. That's not loyal.
What if that's how she makes her income?
But then that would be contextual and that'd be slightly different. But even then, if I was a dude with money and I got into a girl's life like that, and I say, hey, would you stop that to be with me, etc., and she says no, then fuck you. What do you mean? Men, we view loyalty different than you guys as well. Here's the fundamental difference that most men and women don't understand. We are lived completely different lives. So my loyalty is different from your loyalty. My game is going to the club and bars or wherever and actually talking to bitches. That's my game. That's how I get bitches. How you get niggas is going to the clubs and bars and just being there.
Just being there. Exactly.
Thank you.
Very
So
true.
Men and women are different. So if you got an Instagram and you throwing thotty pictures up on Instagram, that's how you flirt. That's how literally you get niggas to come to you and try to talk to you.
Valid.
That is disloyal. That might not be cheating, depending on the relationship that you with or who the guy that you with, but that's still disloyal. And the last thing, like I said, is feminine. Are you submissive? Do you know how to fucking help me when it comes to things? Are you assisting me in the things that I need to do in my life, etc.? That's way more important. I'm talking about if that's 100%, where you work at is like negative 10,000.
So you're saying that, just to be clear,
Yes.
a woman who has nothing going for her, absolutely fucking nothing, but she's beautiful, and she's feminine,
And loyal.
and she's loyal.
Yes. 100%.
But I just don't see how she's gonna bring much to the table, and I'm not talking financially.
She's bringing attractive, loyal, feminine to the table. What the fuck? How you not understanding this?
I'm understanding that, but I'm also saying that like I think that it's more of just where you work, what you do, how much money you make, what kind of car you drive. I think that also...
What you're doing is called projection, but I'm going to let you continue. Go ahead.
Okay, I will. Thank you. But I also think that it's just... It's more than that.
She getting sassy.
It's more than that.
No,
it is.
For men, no, it's not. For you, it is. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So when you are a woman and you actually want to get a man and keep a man, you don't need to prioritize fucking going and getting a better job. You need to prioritize going to the gym. You don't need to prioritize a life path career.
Yes, but I'm
you need
saying
to I wasn't finished talking. You prioritize other things that actually the people that you want care about. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
What I'm saying is that she has nothing going for her, therefore she probably doesn't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks of her. 1, 2, she probably also doesn't even care about how she looks either.
What was my criteria? Can you explain them one more time? There was 3.
If she doesn't care about how she looks, she's not fucking feminine.
What was my criteria? Because there were 3. What was my first one?
Beauty.
No, attractiveness. Attractive is no, it's not. Beauty is how you look. Attractive is your energy about yourself. Are you in the gym? Are you fit? That's all attractive, right? Loyal and feminine. If you have those 3, you are not going to be a person who doesn't care what other people. You're not gonna care how you look. That doesn't make sense. Because if you're attractive as fuck, then you're gonna be attractive. That didn't even make sense what you just said.
No, okay. I'm saying is that like I don't even know how to fucking explain this because it makes so much sense in my mind right now, and you just keep on word vomiting, and it's fucking me up mentally. Okay, all I'm saying is that I think
do this
that
in real life.
I think that we have so many This is like all of our fucking conversations every time.
Yes.
Anytime something brings up about gender roles, it's always yes, but no. Yeah. That's my go-to thing.
Yes, but no. Yeah,
yes, but no. Anyways, I just think that for a woman, do you think there's different levels to women?
Of course.
So, okay, then that's probably where I should have started then.
Okay.
So, what do you think differs from a level 1 woman to a level 10 woman?
Attractive, loyal, feminine.
That's it.
Yes.
So, if she has 2 out of 3, what's she at?
Well, it's not necessarily 2 out of 3. It's more so, let's say, for instance, if she was...
So she either brings everything to the table or she brings nothing.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay.
Don't put words in my mouth.
It was a question. It wasn't a statement.
I got you. When it comes to these different 3 things, even if you max out those 2, you still need the other. There's no 2. You max out 2 and there's no other. For instance, I would never be with a girl that's loyal as fuck, that's feminine as fuck, but I'm unattracted to her. I just wouldn't be with her. I wouldn't be with a girl that's attractive as fuck, that's loyal as fuck, but masculine as fuck, and she's a bitch, and she's not submissive in any way, or she's not feminine in any way. You need all 3. It depends on what level you need all 3 for men. Make sense?
Then that's a better way of putting it. I think that's a lot better way of putting it, for sure.
I swear to God I said that, but go ahead.
Whatever. I think that women, we often see it as like, levels are completely different for men and women. Mm-hmm. And obviously the way that we see levels, like I see levels as I myself have my own place. I take care of my own dog. I pay all of my bills my own. I have my own car. I have everything that puts me at in my opinion, a high value woman.
Gotcha.
But for you, I may not be a high value woman because I'm not too masculine, or I'm not too feminine, or I'm not too loyal, or I'm not too attractive.
Yes. That's the point. Yes.
Okay.
We learned something here today.
But,
Dr. Red Pill, schooling young modern women.
Brainwashing. Oh my God. What's that?
Bro, oh my God. Go ahead. Continue.
But I also think that, I just think that it's a very sticky slope that a lot of women don't understand that. And also it's very difficult when we've also been trained as women to be very competitive and the fact of financial.
Oh my God. I don't even want to go down this road of conversation. So I want to wrap this behind the scenes up. But I understand what you're saying. I even said this in an earlier episode that we did. Go check that out.
You're gonna come for me to not have my nails done right now.
Well, I did that in the earlier episode. I understand the difference of being in the world and being successful. You have to be masculine. You have to be dominant. Yes. You have to be assertive. You have to set boundaries, etc. I understand that completely.
That's what I was gonna say earlier. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say earlier. Is that I think that for women, I think that what we look for in a man too is being able to feel like we can be feminine with them.
Yes.
Because a lot of times we feel like we still have to put on that masculine front of, I still need to be successful to you too. I have something to prove to you. I have to validate myself. You need to validate me, and I have something to prove. And the only way that a woman feels that she can do that, I think that's where I was getting to, and I just couldn't figure out how to put it because my brain had ADHD.
No. Okay, hold on. So hold on. If I'm understanding you correctly, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. You're saying that when a girl tries to prove herself, she tries to prove herself in a masculine way versus in a feminine way.
Yes, because I think that a lot of women are used to being like, well, I make this much money. How am I not a high value woman? Yeah. How am I not this? But we also don't understand that us being all the time masculine, being rah, having to fight for everything, we forget that at the end of the day, all a man wants is just a woman. Yeah. They don't want a man that they have to compete with. They don't want, because if they did, they'd be gay. Yeah. They wouldn't want you. They wouldn't want women at all. Yeah. So I think that's also, I think that it's very difficult for women to differentiate and also leave that baggage outside. And not bring the masculinity into the home. Yeah. When we leave, we have to put on that masculine front of, especially for a woman who works in corporate. Yes. We have to understand that you're not going to get anywhere by being like, passive, I'll do everything. I can do extra work, no extra pay, it's fine. Yeah. You're never going to get anywhere in that. And so I think that women for so long have been, or I think recently in this generation, a lot of women have been stepping up from that. I think that we've seen so many more women entrepreneurs lately. Yes. And we've seen so many more women in power and so many more women in high positions that in 100 years ago, men would laugh at us for saying that, no, we have women CEOs of this company that is first woman CEO. Yeah. They would be like, that's fucking funny. Oh, you're serious. So I think that for women, it's also a fact of a man has to create that comfortable space for a woman. They have to create that space for a woman
Go ahead.
to feel like she can be. Because a lot of times we do still feel like we have to compete. We still feel like we have to compete with all these other fucking women. So the only way that we know how to compete with other women is to be masculine.
Damn, that's some great insight. I ain't gonna cap. That's some profound insight. Actually, I really enjoyed this guy. I might even just put this on not on Instagram, on fucking YouTube, because that's phenomenal. Yeah. I might have to cut out the beginning part though. But I completely understand what you're saying, completely. But when it comes, now I'm talking to the men that's watching right now. So when it comes to you, that's why I tell you, and that's why I tell myself and anyone that watches me, Be the best version of yourself in all aspects. Because if you in the gym and you big as fuck and you will have a lot of money, you have a lot of status, have a lot of etc., there is no competition. She will just bow down to you in a sense because she knows, oh, I can actually be soft with this dude because this dude can take care of me. This dude can actually be masculine and lead while I just follow and actually just be under him. So that's why I say get on your shit. All right,
which is also, I think, another reason why, like, a lot of women, I think, well, in my perspective as well, or at least, I think that a lot of women, like, they'll flirt by being rude. Because we're used to being like, oh, like, I gotta click in with him masculinely so that, you know, he sees me as more than the other women. Gotcha. Because I don't know. I just think that we live in a very world of women have to play the part of being masculine and feminine. Yes, and a lot of times it can overlap. And it's very difficult to have them not overlap. Yeah. It's very difficult to be with your man and feel like you can be submissive when you step out of those doors of your home. You have to be the man of the world in your own eyes. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I agree. And then what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is LLLYRQ. YRIQ.
All right, if I might post this on. Damn, I can't even speak right now. I might post this on YouTube, but. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow her, the link to her Instagram will be in the description below. Get Red Pill and Chills on Amazon, and we out. Peace. That was a